All right. How confident are you in guessing the prices of Rocket League items?
Not very.
Why not?
Because I don't know anything about video game stuff.
What do you think they range from? So, like, what do you think is the cheapest item? And what do you think is, like, the most expensive item?
Well, I don't know what the items are, but probably not that expensive. Probably like $100.
$100. Do you think there's an item worth $100?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, what do you think
My
is
sister pays like a lot of money for Fortnite.
Okay, but those are also sold by the game. These are all traded between players.
Oh, so something they make individual
This is not
prices?
something that you actually buy from the game of Rocket League. This is traded by other players who have these items to other players.
So you could sell it to someone and you make up your own price.
You don't really make up your own price because no one's going to pay something unreasonable. There's a market price that things tend to go for. That's what we're looking at. All right. So to explain. So it's your job to determine how much each item is worth based on, I'll give you an idea of how rare it is,
Okay.
based on how you get it. And then if it's painted, if it looks nice, basically. So for the viewers, all these prices are according to rocketprices.com, and I simply took the value in keys and multiplied it by 1.5 since a key costs $1.50. Keys are the things that people use to trade in the game. It's like the in-game currency, and it's $1.50 per key. So I just multiply the keys by $1.50. All right.
Sweat coin.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your first item.
Ugly.
Metalworks special black wheels. So these are Metalwork wheels. They come from the Rocket Pass, which basically just means that you paid $10 about, and then you got items all throughout the season, and you would get Metalwork special editions. These happen to be painted black. So you got Metalwork special editions, but they also happen to be painted, and their painted color is black.
I think these are ugly, and they are low quality, and they're worth $3.
$3. You think they're ugly and low quality, yet they're worth $3.
Is $3 a lot?
I don't know.
I think $3, like, I could get a coffee for $3 and throw it out. So, like, those are just throwaway wheels. You spend $3.
Throwaway wheels. So you think people are spending $3 on those wheels right now?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So those are worth
okay.
5 cents.
I didn't know that people are so cheap here. They can pay 5 cents.
Well, literally almost everyone who plays Rocket League has those wheels. So there's no reason for anyone to want
I thought that
them.
everyone could possibly spend $3.
Okay. Next item is the Beach Party Goal Explosion. So
well, that doesn't look professional at all.
So, goal explosions are pretty self-explanatory.
I've
It's
seen
what
them.
pops out of the goal when you score. You've seen it. I use the present one a lot.
Yeah.
My present one.
I don't like that one either.
Well, this is the Beach Party one.
Okay, so if that one was worth 5 cents,
It's exotic. It comes from, so there are crates in the game. Crates drop, and then you can open them, and you get a random item from rare to exotic. Exotic is the highest level, so it's the rarest thing you can get in the crate. And it does cost money to open crates. You use those keys. So someone would have to use a key on a crate, so get rid of a key and a crate, and then get the rarest item in the crate. Doesn't mean it's worth a lot.
Okay, I think this one's worth 20 cents.
This one's worth 20 cents. Okay, so this is $5.70.
What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't pay $5 for that.
Well, it's fairly rare because it's the rarest drop in a crate that not a lot of people have a lot
I have a better
of.
sense of this now.
Okay, now you have a better sense. So as we go to other things.
Ooh.
Now, these are P-Sim inverted wheels.
Those are cool.
So these are wheels, and then they happen to be painted crimson. So the normal ones don't look like that. The normal ones take out the red, if you can imagine that.
Okay.
But these are crimson wheels. So you have to determine, do you think they're worth more or less because they're crimson? Do you think people want crimson wheels, or people don't want crimson?
Because it's not just like red, it's crimson.
Okay.
Special name.
It's a special name. Okay, so what do you think they're worth?
Okay, so if they're just wheels,
Mm-hmm.
so I think they're probably worth $4.
$4. These are worth $13.20.
Okay. That's
They're
a
some
lot.
pretty nice wheels. I have never even heard of them before I did the research for this, but they're
So
worth a decent
$13
amount.
is a lot to pay for Rocket League stuff.
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. You thought your range earlier would probably be up to about 100. So if you think $13 is a lot, then $13 is a lot.
Originally, I thought $13 was only a little bit, but like you make it seem like if the rarest thing is $13.
I didn't say the rarest thing
Well,
is $13.
you just said it was like pretty unheard of.
No, I just said I had never heard of the
Yeah,
item
but you
before.
know everything.
Wouldn't that say the opposite? If I haven't heard of the item yet it's worth $13?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll move on.
You're trying to give me hints? Oh, that one's fancy.
So these are Zoi Infinite Wheels.
Okay, this one's $20.
And they're painted titanium white. So now, first of all, are the wheels nice?
Yeah, they're really
okay,
nice.
And do you think titanium white adds or lowers value?
It's titanium white.
Okay.
That's like white gold.
Okay, but the only, just like there's no red, there's just crimson paint. There's no white, there's just titanium white. So that just means white, but it has a fancy name.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, I still think it looks good. These
So
are my favorite ones.
Your
so far.
guess?
$20. I'd pay $20 for
You'd
that.
pay $20 to put that on your Rocket League car.
Okay, it's not $20, is it?
It's $54.
Whoa!
Actually.
That's so expensive. Yeah, those are definitely the nicest ones.
Those are nice wheels.
Those are pretty.
All right, next up, we have a body.
Gross.
So, no. So you have to ignore most of it. So all these decals and everything on it are not it. So basically, some of the cars in the game can come painted, which means they have a highlight. So this white that goes around here on just on the sides and that kind of thing, that's all you're paying for. You can customize everything else. So this is a titanium white octane.
So you're only paying for the white?
You have the white car, basically, the white edge to the car. And then you can customize it how you want. So basically, what you're buying is the white edge on that car. This little white highlight outline around the car.
I wouldn't pay that much for this.
You wouldn't?
No.
You don't? Is it because you don't think it looks that nice, or because you think a lot of people have it?
Because like it's just a white line. Like, what's the big deal?
Okay.
So I'd say like $5.
$5 for this. Okay. So titanium white octane goes for about $110 right now.
Why?
Because it looks really, really nice. No matter what you design it with, it just looks really clean.
Okay,
just
so
having that white outline.
Basically, the prices just kept going up, and I should have stuck with that.
I don't know. They might fluctuate to mess with you. You don't know. I wouldn't be that simple just to have them keep going up.
Okay.
I actually have a titanium white octane.
You bought that?
I did not. I got it. I got it in a crate. I could sell it.
You should.
I shouldn't. It's actually really nice, and it's actually the car I've used for a long time.
But you said it's just a color.
It is just the color, but it looks really nice.
Okay, whatever.
One day I may sell it, and it may be worth more then, because things usually go up in time after people can't get them as easily.
Smart.
All right. You have the Automata Wheels
Such
inverted.
a bad picture.
There weren't too many high quality images.
What is that?
Okay, they're Automata Wheels, and they're painted black.
Okay.
So in your experience so far, has black been worth more or less?
Less.
Okay. So how much do you think the wheels, ignoring the color, would be worth? Those wheels, how nice
I
are
don't
they?
know. Maybe $5.
$5. So then if they're black, does you think that means that they're worth now less than $5?
No, I think it probably. But the last one was 100, so I want to say like 150. But like they don't look good, so I would say like 5.
Say $5?
Yeah.
Okay, these are worth $4.20. That's the
Oh,
closest
that's
you've
good.
gotten. I told you they'd fluctuate.
It's 80 cents off.
All right, the next item is the Gold Rush Boost. So this is something that comes out of the back of your car when you drive. It's an alpha reward, which means that if you played the game in like the first couple months when it was out, that you got this. There's not a ton of them in existence. I don't have one, but I know a couple people who do have one. So first of all, how nice do you think it looks? Would you equip that?
Nice.
It looks nice?
I like
Okay.
it.
So how much do you think it would be worth?
Well, it's pretty rare. So. I want to say like 23.
$23?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Alpha Rush Boost is worth $2,500.
What?
There are not that many in existence. It's only for people who played the alpha at the very beginning of the game when it first came out. It was worth a lot of money.
Much.
It's worth a lot of money.
Oh my god, I wish you had one of these.
I don't.
And you could sell it. Would you sell it if you had that?
I had thought of oh yeah, absolutely. I thought of a strategy a long time ago where I would go back and like if I could find a way to see who had played the game in the alpha, I'd bet there were a bunch of people who played the game during the alpha and then never played the game again.
And they have so much money.
So there's probably like a couple $1,000s just chilling in a couple people's accounts and they have no idea because they haven't played Rocket League since the alpha.
Find them.
Yeah, I gotta find them and be like, hey, I'll give you $10, and they'll be like, oh my god.
Oh
Or I'll give you $100 or something like that.
Yeah, 100. Give them 1,000.
So this is a beta reward.
Gold nugget.
Yeah, so this is the gold nugget antenna that you see there. So this is not alpha. So alpha is the very first state of the game. Beta is what came after that. So this is for a couple months after that, even further. So this is the gold nugget antenna. First of all, does it look good?
Yeah.
Really? You
don't
like that?
It looks like a beehive.
I think it looks ugly, but okay.
I think it's cute.
So how much do you think it is worth?
worth a lot because it's gold.
It is gold, but there are a lot of gold items. Like those roulette wheels are like $5.
The wheels don't come with it.
No, this is just the antenna.
I like it.
I was just making the comparison that those wheels are gold and they're worth $5.
Oh, the antenna?
Yes,
I was looking at the car. Oh,
yes, just the antenna.
Oh, I didn't even see the antenna.
Yeah.
The antenna looks bad.
Yeah, so that's the gold nugget antenna.
No, I don't like it.
Don't like it. But it is a beta reward. So what price would you give it?
15.
You would pay $15 for this?
No, I wouldn't, but someone might.
Okay. Well, it's worth $99. It's actually worth sometimes more than that. It's kind of on a drop right now. Alpha and beta rewards are usually worth quite a bit. All right. Oh, we do have Samba Wheels. Well, I didn't tell you how much it was worth. So these are wheels. So the normal wheels are like, I think they just resonate a bunch of different colors in that middle. But these are painted titanium white. So far has titanium white been worth more or less?
More.
Right. People like white.
Yeah.
So these wheels already, do you think they're nice?
Yeah, I think they're nice.
Okay, and so they're painted titanium white, so they're going to be worth more. So what price would you give to these Samba wheels?
I'd give them $250.
$250?
Yep.
You're really going for it now. They're worth $230.
Ooh,
You're pretty close.
Good.
Yeah, so those are very, very popular. Like, I'm pretty sure almost every pro player uses Samba wheels with like a white car because that's just the nicest looking thing. So, the final item is a white hat.
That's so sad. Why?
So the white hat is an item that you get if you report a bug to the company that makes Rocket League. And they determine, like, you can show them, like, hey, here's an issue with the game. And they'll be like, okay, here's your white hat for helping us out.
Weird.
So how much do you think it's worth? Keeping in mind, that's the only way to get it.
That's the only way to get it.
Right. That doesn't necessarily mean it's...
you have to find a bug.
Right, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's super rare, especially in the early days of Rocket League. A lot of things were broken, but
yeah.
It does mean that there's only one way to get it.
Okay, I'd say $130.
$130. So the white hat is worth $4,300.
Why?
It is the most expensive item in the game. There are maybe 35 of them in existence.
You need to report a bug. Have you ever noticed?
So it's not just, I was trying to downplay it a little bit. It's not just a bug. It has to be like a game-breaking issue that you can replicate and show them how to. Well, that would have
I was thinking like your game crashes and you're like, oh.
No. No, I believe the one guy, there's a guy who watches my stream who has one, and it was, he found a way that he could join anyone's like party on Rocket League without their permission and then force them into a game with him. So he could just like take like a pro player and then just like join their game and play with them.
Big issue.
Yeah, so he got a white hat for that. So he hasn't sold it, and I don't know that anyone would actually pay it, but that's his current worth.
Yeah, how would like?
It depends. I believe there's a YouTuber named John Sandman who just bought, I think, the Alpha Boost. So he just spent like what, $2,400 on the boost just because he wanted it. But it's pretty rare. So like even if you have one of the 35 of these and you're trying to sell it, like even if you lowballed it and went for like $4,000, it would probably still take a while to sell. Anyways, how do you think you did?
Poorly.
Were you close with any of them?
Yeah, a few of them.
You were close with I think 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
You had Samba Wheels, you're pretty close, and something else. Oh yeah, you said $5 on the automatons that were worth $420.
Yeah, those are ugly.
Do you think you have a better idea now?
Yes.